pretend that someone broke into my garage at my house, beat me up, and stole my car. This would make me extremely sad and stressed because I obviously need my car to get to and from work and other places. I would also be upset because who likes getting beat up? The thief has hurt me greatly, so it is my wish that someone be thrashed for their wrongdoing. Now let's believe that the law agrees that thrashing is going to happen to appease my misery. Would it be morally acceptable for this thrashing to be directed towards my child? My child was not the thief and had no part in this terrible crime. Most would reach agreement that would not even be close to being tolerable for me to take out my anger with my thief on my child. Today, I'm speaking for those who are unable to speak. I'm giving a voice because Jesus spoke for me before I was even born. Is it ever morally acceptable to inflict great harm on an innocent person in order to lash out at a different guilty party? Abortion is the only murder of someone who is completely innocent. In God's eyes, abortion is murder, and murder is one of the 10 Commandments. In Exodus 20:13, God tells us, "Thou shalt not kill." Government officials need to spread the word about abortion as being something negative. It is an important issue that needs to be stressed to everyone in the United States. Rape and sexual assault do not justify abortion. Is one not going to be reminded of their rapist even after they have aborted their rapist child? Marie, a rape victim who had an abortion, shares her experience by stating, "Far from helping me deal with the rape, the abortion just covered the issue. Abortion is not helpful. It only obscures the areas that need healing by placing a huge wall of guilt between the real issues and the woman's conscience." On another note, are we not disgusted when we hear of a mother dumping her baby's body in a dumpster? What is the difference? Marriage and abortion are directly related because only about 10% of abortions performed are inside of marriage. According to some statistics, 1 out of every 3 women will have an abortion from the age of 14 to the age of 45. In 2005, 1.2 billion abortions were performed. In 2004, women who were in their 20s made up 57%, women less than 20 made up 17%, and women 30 and above made up 27% of all abortions performed in the United States. About 13% of all these abortions were performed using the morning after pill. When a baby is conceived and is in the womb, the baby is just as much as a person as when the baby is born. Psalm 139:13 says, "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb." God knows us before we are even born, when we are created in His image, and when we are then born. Aborted children cannot speak for themselves because they do not have a voice. Now imagine my story at the beginning and put yourself in my shoes. Now put yourself in the shoes of a woman who is pondering whether or not to have an abortion. Could you murder your child just because you do not want to sacrifice your body for that child? Government officials and people of all walks of life need to know more information about abortion and spread the word to people who are unaware of this topic. When a woman is raped or sexually assaulted, they are not entitled to punish their unborn innocent child. Unmarried women are more likely to have abortions than married women. When babies are conceived, they become babies the minute they are in the womb. Abortion is murder in God's eyes and is morally wrong. Because of this, government officials need to become more aware so they can spread the word about this act of murder. As stated before, before, abortion is not justifiable in any shape or form. Speaking for the innocent who are unable to speak is something that government officials and people of all walks of life can do to support this issue.